Hello everyone! So today we're going to be making my easy zippered coin pouch, and it really is super easy. So you're just going to need to print out page 4 on your pattern from the pattern and cut out around it, and also cut out this part here because you're going to need to trace that inside. And this is what you're going to end up with. I know it's a little hard to see on this. And this is cork, a gray cork from Sally Tomato, and it is the thicker cork, not the light labeled one. And it is backed with a woven fabric, so I'm not concerned with having a lining or anything like that. And I'm not too concerned about an exposed zipper in a little change pouch. So that being said, let's get started. So this line is 2 inches up from this, and that is noted in the pattern. And I've already marked mine with some pink metallic Sharpie because that happens to be what I have currently that will write on black fabric. So that is going to be important for later. The first thing we're going to do is get our zipper attached. So I'm going to grab my double-sided adhesive, and I'm going to put it on the top and bottom of the slot there for the zipper. If you don't have double-sided adhesive, you can clip it at both ends. You go ahead and cut it and clip it, or however you'd like to do it. I just find that double-sided adhesive is like super great. And there is a link for where I get mine in the description. So this is going to be the finished front. So I'm going to want my zipper pull on the left. So on this side. So what I'm going to do is go ahead and pull off one side. Of the backing of the double-sided adhesive. Oh, and just to let you know, I cut mine out with my new Cricut maker that I just got. It's actually one of the reasons that I designed this pattern, was because I wanted to design something that I could use with the Cricut. So I'm going to carefully try to find center there and kind of press that down and then check it and make sure that we're centered. Looks pretty good. Can't really complain with that. And then I'm going to pull off the other side. So I am making the SVG file available on my website. It is 99 cents. The pattern itself is free though. Okay, there we go. So now I'm going to go over to the machine and top stitch around that. Okay, so I already have my zipper foot on the machine because I did use it to make another one of these, which I have right here. I have a yellow zipper on it, some cash tucked into the pocket, and already has some change inside there. So that's what it's going to look like when it's finished. I'm not concerned with trimming my zipper before I sew it, but if you want to do that, that's perfectly all right. Actually, I'm going to start on this side because this is going to be the back side. Trying to make sure that I stay an 1/8 of an inch away from that. Okay, so now I'm going to trim off the excess zipper, and I will keep this. I'll order some number 3 zipper pulls, and I will actually use this excess zipper. Maybe, hopefully. So there we go. That excess zipper has been trimmed down, so we have our zipper ready to go. So I'm going to flip this over, and where I made those marks, I'm going to bring the flat side. Oh, I guess you can see that okay. And I'm going to butt that right up to that mark. making sure that my sides are nice and even. And I'm going to stitch right across there. All right, now that we have that done, we're going to fold this part up over that seam that we just made, and now we're going to stitch down both sides, and this will finish the coin wallet. I would recommend, if you're going to be using that slot for anything other than cash, like for rewards cards or credit cards or anything like that, or even if you're not, go ahead and add a back stitch here. I didn't on this one because I was rushing through it and wasn't paying attention. But go ahead and add an additional back stitch right there where it joins. But there we go. If you want to use edge coat on your edges, I would do this part before sewing, and then after sewing do the sides. But I kind of like the rustic charm of it sort of starting to fray a little bit after a little while. So anyways, guys, that is a tutorial for the little coin pouch. So hopefully this helps anyone that has any questions. Hopefully my pattern was self-explanatory enough that I explained things well enough that you can understand. Since this is my first pattern being released, I am working on another one, but this being my first pattern, I kind of hope that it would be easy to follow. So thank you guys so much for being a part of my community and watching my videos, and I will see you all next time.